Whenever you see a lazy man, think about madness. Whenever you see a lazy man, think about madness. What's been happening in Africa now? It's all a total laziness. When we think of ourselves, we don't think about laziness. So we perform our task looking for madness. When we think of ourselves in Africa, talk about laziness. When we think that we're gonna make it through, we're always looking for madness. Teach your children to think for themselves. Never tell them to forget their history, but never make it an excuse for laziness. Like a black man will always say, replace the word corruption with colonization. The youth man are learning that word, learning our ways. We became corrupt in the middle of the night because we're talking about laziness. Whenever people ask what we are, why we do what we do, you hear the president man say, it's African civilization. But if African civilization teaches everyone to form tuck shops, buy food from outside, and even buy merchandise from outside and just keep on trading within the nation without producing, it's just looking for madness. Because people are gonna get used to easy money. It turns them into madness. A money hungry person, we call them greedy. But for an African man, it's a way of life now. Whenever you see a black man, think about laziness in thinking. Then how we gonna teach the youth, man? They're not gonna like going to school now. Cause youth man learn from us. They're thinking about madness. Youth man keep learning from us, from following our madness. When everyone is just chasing for money and not looking for actual skills. How you gonna get the youth man to focus on creativity, creating the music? Youth man focusing on solving problems in our industry. Youth man using natural raw materials to make goods. Youth man using the gold to make necklaces, but youth man are busy mining the gold illegally and killing each other for a stone. Is this worth it? Is this freedom? Or we are just going to keep on replacing the word corruption with colonization? Whenever you see a black man, think about madness. Because the black man is too lazy to look for a solution. But he's busy pointing fingers, blaming colonization. The Industrial Revolution ended colonization because they realized that with time, machines can now do a job of 50 man. This is what happens now. Thinking about the madness. Whenever you see a lazy man, think about the formula for madness. This is how Africa is now, chasing madness. This is what we've become, chasing the madness. This is what we've now become. We're chasing on madness. And everything is gonna be now. You think about the madness. Yeah, teach the youth man to use gold wisely instead of chasing gold and buying drugs and selling it to the reserve banks who don't care about the life of the youth man. Yes, sir. Rhodesia rises again.